Is the portal to hell real?
Holy oh man! Did you sit down in this booth here? Yeah.
I said yeah. I heard that. Oh, that's creepy.
Wow. Run.
This is incredible, guys.
Wow. Dude, I got chills, dude.
Me too,
I
man.
have chills.
Oh my god, man.
Immediately.
That's one of the best EVPs we've ever captured. Honest to God. Dude. You tone in that?
A country nightclub that has such a long and confusing history involving murders, mysteries, and sacrifices that has created a building so dangerous, so unexpected, that common visitors have to be warned prior to entering of the dangers that may occur just by innocently visiting to enjoy the music that is being played here. Dating back to the 1850s, the building served as a supposed slaughterhouse before it closed its doors in the 1890s. After that, as the building was meant to be sitting vacant, satanic rituals occurred downstairs in the well. Cult members would sacrifice small animals and throw their remains in the well, which led into the north-flowing Licking River. Bobby Mackey's also has connections to one of the most brutal murder cases in Kentucky history, where Scott Jackson and Alonzo Walling lured Scott's girlfriend Pearl Bryan to a bar in Cincinnati, Ohio. Pearl was 22 years old and supposedly pregnant with Scott's child, which Scott did not want. The two men attempted to abort the baby by slipping cocaine into Pearl's drink, decided to drug Pearl even more, and bring her to Fort Thomas, Kentucky, where they cut off her head and left her body on the side of the road. Mystery still exists on what exactly happened to her head, as it was never found. The hounds traced the killers back to the basement of the slaughterhouse in the well and sacrificed to the devil, where it then washed up the Licking River. Or so we thought. Our tour guide Jan doesn't believe the tale. Supposedly many believe that the story has been muddied over the years. She says that it's historically impossible for the events claimed to have actually occurred in the building that is Bobby Mackey's.
There is no way that that could have happened because, like I said, this was a distillery from 1876 to 1919.
Apparently, the slaughterhouse was never actually the same building or even on the same property that the current building stands on, in that the slaughterhouse was actually about 100 yards south of where the current property was. The Bobby Mackey's building actually started as a distillery, and the well that was dug up is actually one of 3 on the property, and it was used as a tunnel system that sucked water from the Licking River in order to produce whiskey. In addition, she says that based on the timeline of the slaughterhouse, satanic worshippers could not have performed sacrifices down by the well, as the well in the Bobby Mackey's building wasn't even discovered until after the slaughterhouse was demolished.
What they're calling the well, like I said, was the tunnels, and there was equipment on top of where that hole is. They wouldn't have been able to get to the tunnel area anyway.
Jan isn't convinced that the spirit of Scott and Alonzo haunt the building, who were hanged at Town Hall for their crime in 1897, just 5 minutes from the property. She's not even convinced that Pearl Bryan is here.
I mean, there's no reason for Pearl to be here either.
But who's to say that the portal didn't exist? Let's take a look at the supposed real slaughterhouse that's down the road. Most slaughterhouses at the time did in fact have wells that made for an easy cleanup with all of the blood and guts. And if animals were sacrificed in that well by satanic rituals, with their remains flowing upward on the Licking River passing Bobby Mackey's, there's no doubt that a portal to hell could have been created once the Bobby Mackey's well was exposed. After all, it leads to the same flow of water, which alone is said to energize spirits.
I learned that satanic worshipers still today worship the devil along the Licking River because it flows north.
Around this area here?
Right here behind Bobby Mackey's nightclub.
How long has this been going on?
Since the early 1800s.
But if Jan is so doubtful in the spirit of Pearl Bryan being in the nightclub, then where could she be? Regardless, we set out to find answers.
Alright, so we are actually in the Fort Thomas, Kentucky YMCA, and the reason why we're here is because on February 1st, 1896, one day after Pearl Bryan was decapitated, 17-year-old farm boy Johnny Hewling found her headless body around this area, back when this was farmland to the eye can see. Pearl Bryan's here. We invite you to communicate with us. We just want to know your story, what happened that horrific night of January 31st, 1896. And if you are here and you can hear us, we invite you to come over to Bobby Mackey's with us so we can better hear your story.
Our next stop is the courthouse where Alonzo and Scott were hanged for their horrific crime.
We are at the Campbell County Courthouse.
I want you to come out and talk to us, either if that's here or at Bobby Mackey's.
Follow us over to Bobby Mackey's Music World, a place where you died.
In a place where you supposedly rumored to have done a blood sacrifice.
Maybe that's where your soul died. You gave it up to the devil.
But the Who crew isn't just being stubborn on why we don't believe that there isn't a Hell's Gate in the basement of Bobby Mackey's. The main reason why we believe that darkness resides in this building is because of what happened to this man years ago.
There was a time when Bobby Mackey's was known for drinking, dancing, a little pool, and a lot of games like Mr. Muscle Arm Wrestler and, of course, the famous Bull Rider. But over the last couple of years, something more has been added. Just ask Carl Lawson, the caretaker. More than once, he's been in the basement and seen things he's never seen before.
Carl Lawson, the first employee at Bobby Mackey's, is the man who actually broke up the ground, exposing the well in the late 1970s.
No, many people say Bobby Mackey's is not the place you want to be left alone in when people leave at night.
When country singer Bobby Mackey bought the building a year after it was shut down as the Hard Rock Cafe, due to multiple shootings and homicides caused by riots and bar fights, he hired 20-year-old Carl Lawson to help restore the building a little after Carl showed interest. Carl was always aware that strange things occurred in the building, and he even tried warning Bobby, but something kept luring him to the basement.
There was two men that was hanging here, just like there was gallows.
He took a sledgehammer and broke open the ground where he found the well, which he believes to be a direct passage to hell. Bobby Mackey, even to this day, does not want to believe in the paranormal.
I really don't believe any of it, but but a lot of people do.
He doesn't discredit what people claim, but he wishes the building to serve as a beacon for country music, not a beacon to more terrifying history to be made.
People tell me stories all the time, but I don't pay attention to it. It's all about the music for me.
Carl lived upstairs in the apartment of the building, and shortly after he exposed the well, he was starting to fall ill and not feeling like himself. Followed by behavioral changes, some believe that the portal to hell was starting to get to him. A priest ended up coming to Bobby Mackey's and performing a disturbing exorcism inside the building to free Carl from the demons inside him.
Carl's a good person. Now it's time for you to leave. I ain't going nowhere! Yes, you are. On everything! You understand me?
Without knowing the history of the small town, the priest gathered a name. That name was Alonzo.
Alonzo, I'll loose you from the body of Carl.
Perhaps Scott and Alonzo did in fact sell their souls to the devil, and the demonic spirit that was once Alonzo Walling was the one that took over the body of Carl. Digging up the well did have one positive side to it, however. Inside the well, Carl claimed to have found a journal with a story written inside of a young actress and dancer named Johanna, who performed on stage back when the building was a speakeasy in the 1920s and 1930s. Known as the Primrose, the building was a hub for illegal drinking, gambling, and prostitution upstairs. Johanna was the daughter of the owner of the speakeasy and got the highest of treatment. As all good love stories go, she fell in love with Robert Randall, who also worked in the building. However, Johanna's father did not support the love interest and ordered his daughter to end things with Robert. But once he found out that Johanna became pregnant, he had Robert shot and murdered behind Johanna's back. Johanna was quick to point fingers, and in the distraught that she was in, decided to poison herself, her baby, and her father. The father survived, but pregnant Johanna perished.
An investigation is underway after 3 people are shot outside a popular bar in northern Kentucky. Police were on the scene at Bobby Mackey's for 8 hours overnight.
The building is still home to many more deaths involving car wrecks and hangings. We come to Bobby Mackey's music world and hope to find clarity in the jumbled mess of the story that we just told you. But unfortunately, the building is scheduled for demolition, so we only have a limited time to gather the information we need in order to put rest to some of these mysteries.
Alright, so we are here at Bobby Mackey's Music World getting ready to start our investigation. We do have a poker set, chips and cards. If spirits want to sit down, play a game of poker or cards, whatever game they want to play, we got that set up for them.
Happy gambling. As we're setting up for our investigation, we discovered 2 shockingly intelligent words come over our Ovilus device. We roll our cameras to document the capture.
Okay, so mainly what we're trying to do is, before the investigation, this is more behind the scenes stuff. We like to take some of our equipment that we know gets affected by electrical currents, and since this building is powered, we like to do a quick sweep just to see what the baseline. EMF is going crazy, so you're not going to see us doing a lot of walking around with EMF. Oviluses, they are triggered by the environment, so electricity can trigger these. And usually when that happens, you're going to see a bunch of just random stuff getting spewed off of it. However, when I turned it on, only 2 words came up: party and America. We're in America's honky tonk. It's all over the place. This is a party place. This is where people would smoke, get drunk, ride a bull, listen to country music. It's a good time. I wish I could have gone, but it's closed and they're tearing the building down. And this still hasn't said anything. So just a pre-investigation like idea.
Hey guys, not to interrupt. Yeah. We did a sweep with EMF just to see what the baseline was. We also took our Ovilus devices to see if anything was getting interference with the device. 2 words came up: America and party. We're at America's honky tonk. Hey! Wow. And it's a party. Hauntings, Ohio, first session, here we go. As I said before, we're not going to do any EMF sweeps because it's just so unpredictable in this building. We don't need to waste our time with that. So we're going straight into communication. We got EVP, we got direct link here. Hey! That's right. And then we're also going to roll in the Ovilus 5 because of earlier the 2 words that we got, America and party. So the direct link, the way this works, it's not a spirit box. Instead of using an antenna to kind of get a feel of the area, you ask the question and then you're going to put your finger, because your body has electricity, as we all know. Yep. You're going to put your finger on the antenna jack, and then it's going to essentially use your body as the antenna to then communicate and channel towards the spirit. Directly link you to the spirits. We start our first session in the area of the first floor where Carl Lawson, the groundskeeper and maintenance man who lived in this building, had his chilling exorcism. Can you let us know that you're here? What happened in this room that Jack's in?
What did that say?
Oh, not asking.
Yeah. Not asking. Yeah.
What did that say?
Not asking. Not asking.
Not asking.
Yeah. What do you mean you're not asking?
It's the same voice. That voice came over.
It's a question. Did it? You said, what do you mean not asking? It's a question. Does that mean you don't want us, you're not going to answer our questions? Yep. Yeah. I said, yep. Is it because you're tired of people coming over here?
Are we capturing the voice of a residual spirit teaching someone how to dance?
Can you tell us your name?
Can you tell us your name?
Yeah. Not bad.
Gina?
Jenna.
Jenna.
It corrected you. It said Jenna.
Dude, yes it did.
It said it again.
Gina?
Jenna.
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 Jenna. Do you have a last name?
It sounded like it said her name again, but in a different guy.
I'm sorry, Jenna, do you have a last name?
No, what? That was the voice. Dude, there's something knocked right here, bro.
Yeah.
Something just knocked on this table, bro.
Are you sitting right here?
Well, look, there's a bench. This is a bench right here.
Here.
Real fast. I'm gonna place a cat ball on this table. That's good. Go for it.
Did you sit down in this booth here?
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Dude.
Holy! I got chills, dude.
Me too,
I
man.
have chills.
It doesn't take long for activity to quickly pick up in the nightclub. We are now hearing audible noises and having intelligent responses confirm what we are hearing. The direct responses we're gathering from the direct link and from earlier in the night with the obelisk responses, we're thinking that the spirits at Bobby Mackey's are extremely energized and not afraid to communicate.
That was the voice. That was the voice.
Did you sit down in this booth here?
Yeah. It's like, yeah. I want to clarify real quick. We are standing where the exorcism of Carl took place. It was right here.
Are you the spirit from the exorcism? Oh.
So listen, we placed a ball on this table where we just heard you knock possibly. If that was you that knocked, can you make that ball light up by touching it?
Yeah, say something loser.
Yeah, something like you're a loser. Wait.
Are you mocking us by calling us a loser?
I said yes.
This is Jake.
Here. So there's this. You touch the top
one?
Yeah.
Ask the question, then hold it in.
Could you tell me who was exercised right here?
Oh, it sounded like there was a something. Like, I don't know what it
Can you
said.
repeat that? There was a what?
Oh, it sounded like there was a something.
This voice confirms that there were spiritual witnesses who know the horror that took place in this very spot that we're standing in.
On their land, you understand me? Leaving.
Putting the obelisk next to this.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Why did there have to be an exorcism performed?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That was
right there. Wow. Were you not around during that time? Is that why you don't know?
Uh-huh.
You just not answering? Yes. Wow.
Jeez,
Wow, man.
oh man.
Okay, so why are you just refusing? Are you the reason there had to be an exorcism?
It almost sounded like it said evicted.
Yes. I wasn't gonna say it, but I thought it said evicted or evict me.
And it kind of sounds like, you know, when you get evicted from your home, you're getting forced out. So was this that body?
Yes.
Its home?
Yeah.
And it got evicted from it.
Can you tell me the owner of this building?
Oh. I don't know.
Can you say one of our names if you're intelligent?
I guess.
Yes. Then do it then. What is one of our names then? That's my brother Jake. My name is Noah.
I'm Jack.
I'm Kyle.
Can you repeat one of our names? Could you please repeat one of our names? We just told you what they are.
You look great.
Yeah, I said you look great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You said you look great, bro.
Are you talking about Johanna?
Are you talking about Johanna?
Yeah. You said yeah.
I said I am.
It said I am.
Oh.
A man's voice.
You just said I am. You're like I am. Right when I put my finger on that.
Where's Johanna?
Where's Johanna? I said it's hot. It's hot.
Yeah, I thought it said that too.
That's sort of voice. Real? Like real? Yeah.
Was this spirit being a smartass by saying "go figure" when I said I heard a voice, making fun of ghost hunters and their paranoia?
That's sort of voice. Real? Like real? That's sort of voice.
Real? Like real?
Regardless, we decide to try and capture one of these spirits' voices on our digital recorder. If there's anyone here, this recorder in my hand allows me to be able to hear your voice. So if anyone wants to talk to us, I know there was one person who didn't, but if anyone does, come over to this box in my hand and speak very loudly, and we'll be able to hear what you have to say.
You hear that?
Upstairs?
You just said knock upstairs. Yeah, upstairs. In the apartment, dude.
Johanna, if that's you, you can use this as a microphone and perform on stage like you used to do. This is your chance to be on the spotlight once again. For thousands of people. With no luck on the digital recorder, we decide to head upstairs to Carl Lawson's apartment to investigate the noises we heard. I can't see.
Yeah, no, take it over here. Keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out why that is.
Oh, watch your step.
What the hell is this place?
Awesome, Tom Petty. Let's go.
It's his favorite.
Dude! Yeah. Chill out.
Possible car?
What?
Dude, something just, like, did you hear that?
Did you hear this?
Yeah. Dude, it sounded like something like got thrown or like was coming up the stairs, dude.
Is that you?
You can come on in.
A little bit more white noise than that.
Carl, is that you coming in?
You know something?
You know. You know.
I thought it said you know it's me. That's what I heard.
You're out of breath.
What is that?
You're out of breath? Maybe?
Yeah. Carl or any other spirits, can you try to communicate with us through that? The people said like the people or something.
Don't let him see you.
Don't let him see you, dude. Oh,
What?
that's creepy.
Yeah.
Why not? Why are you hiding?
Don't let him see you.
Can you tell us what you're hiding from?
What?
It's a woman's voice.
Yeah.
It's a woman in
Dude,
there's a man in here.
Can you interact with one of our devices on the floor?
Alright, I just saw a really, really weird light anomaly floating right there.
It's me. I think it just said it's me. Was that you?
I saw that clear. It's on my screen. I watched it. If I saw you, can you say hello or maybe touch that red light? Did you say mama? That's one of the claims here is a little girl saying mama.
Is that I'm sorry, Mama?
Oh, maybe.
What are you sorry for?
We have captured a few voices at this point which appear to be calling for a child and protecting it. Now we might have just heard the child's voice for the first time calling for mama.
Did you say mama?
These voices are sticking out a lot more than the others that we captured all night. We wonder what is possessing these spirits to be so afraid and overly protective of their child. Is the portal to hell real?
Holy crap, man. Was there rituals done down there in the basement? I think so.
Is there something we should be worried about in this building?
Once again, we receive the same message of watch your kid, with no answer as to who or what is causing the fear. Could these spirits be referring to us being in the room, not wanting their child to communicate with investigators? Or is there something darker in the room with us? Jake decides to roll on the digital recorder and attempt to capture the spirit's voice.
So could you come up to this and just speak into that on the table? I'm gonna come sit in this chair. This is all me. Still me, still me, still me. Okay. Whose apartment was this?
Who owns this nightclub?
Could you tell us what type of spirits haunt this building? Because I'm not really sure.
Should we be afraid?
Can you tell us one of our names? Earlier, on this device, or on one of our devices, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, you told us that you were hiding. What were you hiding from?
Carl, one last question. Can you tell us who or what was possessing you the night that you were exorcised?
Try it.
Yep.
A lot of variety in there.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, we'll see. I want to point out that not a single car passed during that.
Yeah,
there
so
we
we'll
go.
have like no interference.
I'm going to miss the chair here. Alright. Here we go. Spirits, so come over here. We're going to listen for your voice, okay? Ignore all of this.
And that was dead silent.
Yeah.
Carl, yes!
Oh my god, man.
Immediately.
That's a class. That's one of the best EVPs we've ever captured. Honest to God.
Did you hear the tone in that?
Carl.
It's like right before the next question.
Is your full name Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Why?
Is that what that says? Jacob.
Oh yeah, it is like Jacob, dude.
Listen to me.
Listen, it is Jacob.
It is, yes.
Dude. I don't go by my full name.
Yeah, you've
anymore.
never gone
Well,
by
you
full
said it
name.
earlier because you said, why did I print my full name?
Dude, true.
I wrote my full name on the sheet for the first time tonight.
They would know.
So it's getting personal,
It's getting
dude.
personal
That's
with
what
me,
they're
man.
It's listening the whole night.
Dude, I have
They're
fucking chills. Pardon my French. But so what happened earlier when we were signing the waiver, I wrote Jacob instead of Jake, and I was like, why did I write that? That was weird to write.
Yeah.
And so it read the paper, and that's what it knows me by.
Wow, dude.
That just shows that it just listens throughout the whole night.
Yeah, it just...
Yeah. All right, we'll keep going. I'm gonna listen to it again.
Or is it saying, hurry up?
Hurry up.
Yeah, I heard that.
Hurry up.
Hurry up.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I heard that.
As the Spirit Stalkers crew investigates the basement, Jack and I decide to stay upstairs and investigate the stage and dining room area with the XLS camera, which is a 3D version of the SLS camera, hoping to communicate with any of the performers that we may have heard from earlier.
Could you stand next to Kyle and maybe dance? Johanna, if you're here, can you come
and dance with Kyle, you know. Come on. See, I am moving around. You can see exactly where Kyle is standing.
My stick figure?
Yep, on the in front of the stage.
With no luck after about 10 minutes of asking questions, we decide a new method to draw out the spirits by playing a 1929 song by Bradley Kincaid titled Pearl Bryan, which highlights the horrific events that occurred on January 31st, 1896.
Let's use something to bring it out. Dude, it said open head. What? It said open head.
As we turn on the spirit box and hope to energize the spirits in the room, Jack makes it known that the Ovilus 5 that he's holding says open and head back to back. What Jack failed to mention was that the two words before it were curse and spell. Is this a spirit confirming the ritual that is said to have taken place downstairs where Scott Jackson and Alonzo Walling decapitated Pearl Bryan and threw her head in the well? Also note the dots on top of the Ovilus device which measures power and how they spike almost to the max before these two words come up.
I got the word sacrifice.
No way.
Got the word sacrifice.
After open head.
And not even minutes later, we get the words preacher and sacrifice, possibly alluding to the priest that was brought in to exorcise Carl Lawson.
Oh, so we gotta get rid of you now. Alonzo?
Alonzo Walling?
Alonzo who?
Alonzo Walling is one of the guys that cut that girl's head off around here.
Alonzo!
I heard that. There's a woman in the closet. Alonzo Walling, are you here with us?
Can you show yourself? Famous. I. Famous I.
Who? Famous I.
Like I'm famous.
Yeah. Who's famous? Who's famous?
I was. Dude.
Who is I?
Once again, the Ovilus 5 proves to be feeding us intelligent answers, as we now get a direct connection from our spirit box, answering the question that we asked due to the Ovilus's response.
Who's famous?
I was!
There appear to be multiple spirits in the room with us as we now seem to be speaking with someone from showbiz. Unless this male voice is Alonzo or Scott answering our question and gloating over the fact that they were responsible for one of the most famous murders in Kentucky history, even to this day.
What happened to Pearl Bryan?
Lady.
Lady? Yeah, the lady, Pearl Bryan. What happened to her? That just said Pearl Bryan! That said Pearl Bryan!
Are you serious?
It said Pearl Bryan.
And it said swim!
The head swam.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, they threw her head in. What did you do to Pearl Bryan?
Did that say head? Drinking something? Make up?
You didn't drink her blood, did you?
That ought to taste. Dude, I think we're in contact with them.
Scott Jackson, are we talking to you? Alonzo, are we talking to you?
One of them has... Alonzo, it said it again! The same voice! Dude. Dude.
Whoa! You gonna show off?
Why don't you show us?
Alonzo, what did you do to Pearl Bryan? Why did you do what you did?
You want us to...
The more we communicate with these evil entities, the more danger we expose ourselves to. Perhaps we're asking too many questions at this point, and the other spirits in the room are trying to protect us before we reach the point of no return. Regardless, we decide to rejoin Spirit Stalkers in the basement of the building.
I got the video obelisk here. Now, we're just going to keep it off of the goggles right now, but remember how the video obelisk works. It's directional, so it has a sonar laser pointing out. So whatever word comes out, it's relevant to the direction that it's pointing. So I'm going to point this right over at Jake.
Alonzo, did you come down here? Were we communicating with you upstairs?
Guide us to where you are.
Should I get out of here?
Who's in the well? Who's in the hole?
Notice how all three obelisk devices are dead silent.
Yep.
Yeah, we have 3 obelisks on right now. Nothing's talking.
It's like when we came down here too.
Yeah, it doesn't want us here. I'm gonna walk off this way, Jack.
Okay.
Alonzo, did you come down here? Oh.
What?
So I just got touched.
What?
Yeah. Something just touched my pinky.
Who touched him?
It felt like a cold breeze and then like a tap. Did you do that? Can you do it again?
What'd it say?
I don't know. Unrelated to what I'm feeling in the moment is the directional video obelisk referring to where the hounds trace the killers Scott Jackson and Alonzo Walling as I'm pointing it directly at the well, the place that is said to be where Pearl Bryan's head was sacrificed. Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Run!
Scare us out of here.
Possible.
Possible. Serious.
Said
Oh my
possible.
God. Dude.
How? How is it possible?
Come at one of us. We're all here for you.
I just want to say for the record, it's clearly intimidating us.
Yes.
Clearly.
Kyle has been drawn. And now we're going to lock him in the portal to hell in the basement.
Thanks for calling it that. Very reassuring.
You're welcome, you're welcome. I figured I'd reassure you a little bit.
Just like the basement. So he's gonna be on this other part of the building alone? Nah, we're just going portal to hell.
Oh man, oh man.
30 minutes. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
We're lucky. You can see.
30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And I think I just got locked in.
All right. Well, while he's doing that, we're investigating upstairs, right?
Yes, sir.
We'll be upstairs.
Oh man. Let's go. Better him than me, right?
You got me. I'm all alone. So if you want to throw something, scare me out of here, scratch me, you can go for it. And then I have a IR light in there.
So we have that set facing into that doorway where shadow figures are said to peek out.
So there's anyone gambling over here, sitting down, playing cards or poker or whatever, come and touch this box and I'll give you some more money on the table.
Sounds like a fair trade.
Dude.
Oh my god!
On cue, after Noah attempts to bribe the spirit to light up the REM pod, the music box that's on the stage lights up. The question is, was this a spirit answering Noah's request, or is this a performer looking for a tip? The cause of the music box to go off could also very well be residual and coincidental to the question.
Oh, my neck is burning. Alright, so that's definitely them. Johanna? Johanna, are you in here?
So they see things in pictures and shadows. So since that went off and it's facing in there, I'll just take some pictures. Johanna, I'm gonna take some pictures. So can you maybe show yourself in front of me?
Maybe sit in that chair.
Sit in that. Oh
Dude,
my god!
Oh my god,
It's
dude!
lit up. Okay, hopefully I can see you. Thank you.
Keep trying to show yourself.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. This is incredible, guys.
Wow.
Thank you, Johanna. I'm gonna take a couple more, okay?
After several minutes of the music box being silent after the initial trigger, the second that the flash from Jake's phone shines towards the stage, the music box begins to go off again. It even matches the flash almost perfectly. Perhaps we are in the presence of Johanna, or maybe some other performer who is excited to be photographed and is making itself known.
That's crazy that as we're saying, show yourself right there, it lights up. So hopefully there's something. I have to look very carefully. So many different spots I have to look at. I don't see anything in there at the moment, but it is incredible that stuff it went off.
Yeah,
when
it was,
we asked her to.
she was trying at least. Stay the least.
Yeah.
Thank you, Johanna.
Did you miss performing?
A lot of creaking upstairs, so I'm gonna use the direct link here. We're gonna see if we can come in contact with Johanna. Johanna, can you hear me? Are there any other spirits with me? What's your name?
If your whole story is true and you really are here, can you light that up to prove it to the world? Just if you can just do one more, like, boom, then we'll be good to go. We'll know that we came and solved the mystery.
Or if you're just lost and sad and you don't know what to do, you can also light that up.
Do you want us to pray for you?
Ooh.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I just got goosebumps.
Dear Heavenly Father, if there's any souls that are stuck here or need your help or need help finding where they truly belong, which is with you, I pray that you help them to find you and to come join you wherever you are. Help them to escape this place or, again, wherever they are. because we don't understand that. If there's any evil entities or anything like that, I pray that you help to limit their power and or get rid of them completely, so that way every other soul in this building, in Bobby Mackey's, can rest and come find you. And if Johanna needs you, pray that you forgive her for everything bad that she may have done in her life, and help her to find rest with you, Lord. We pray this in your son's name, we pray, amen.
Amen.
Can you say amen, Johanna?
Whoa,
God.
dude.
And notice how it didn't
my
go off
God.
the entire prayer until right when we say it.
Oh my God, that is absolutely incredible, dude.
Thank you, Johanna.
Can you say amen, Johanna? Can you say amen, Johanna? Can you say amen, Johanna?
Whoa,
God.
dude.
It's crazy. Ghost hunting's a lot like real hunting or fishing. And I like to compare it to fishing because if I'm not getting a bite, I'm gonna move. So I'm not getting any bites. I don't have much time. Gotta go over to the portal room wherever we were getting some activity earlier. So let's go.
Oh my God. Jeez, I can't see anything down here, man. I think it's this way. Also, I have the worst sense of direction ever. Awesome.
Who's here? Is this the portal to hell? This floor is like caving in. Johanna, can you sing for me? I think a man said I will. Did you just say I will? Show me what you got. Alonzo, we've been talking to you. At least we think so. We heard your name twice. Are you here? Why did you do what you did?
Do you like your song, Johanna? Before I turn that off, last thing I promise. Do you like your song? The Johanna Yes. I like it too. Can you back away if you'd like us to play it for you?
That was like a please.
You can light that up if you like it. This is a dream come true.
Dude.
Noah.
Wow.
It's going off, dude. Here, just make sure. Yeah.
In the little town of Wilder, lived an old man and his lovely little daughter.
There you go, Johanna.
They ran gambling for a living. It was the best place around. All the men would come and lay their money down.
I'll play the chorus like one time and then we can.
Yeah.
So Johanna, is the story in this song true? Is this really your story?
So deep in the night, when all the world was quiet, someone came and took her lover's life.
Johanna. Oh my God.
Who just said her name?
On cue.
Dude.
That is incredible. Insane.
There you go, Johanna. Dude, it only started going off when it said her name.
Right on cue.
Yeah, Johanna, boom. Man. Dude, this is what we come And dude, bro, this is what we look for.
This
is amazing.
Yeah. This is.
I love solving things.
This is peak.
Oh my god.
I have chills, dude.
Me too.
That was awesome.
That was really
that was
cool,
awesome.
Dude.
Holy crap.
Fitting enough, the last capture that we document for the night is this light anomaly leaving the paranormal music box. Could this be visual evidence of Johanna's spirit finally moving away from the device as we say our goodbyes?
Way back in the 30s, in the little town of Wilder, lived an old man and his lovely little daughter.
Having a more pleasant ending to an investigation that has so much potential for evil inside of it is a nice change of pace than what we've been used to. During our first and most likely last visit at the infamous Bobby Mackey's Music World, we captured incredible voices and proof of the paranormal in almost every room we went to. The question is, were we actually communicating with the spirits we think we were?
One of them has. Oh, it said it again!
Or are these other spirits who were just messing around with us the entire night?
I just heard a voice.
Real? Like real?
Regardless, we still captured incredible proof that intelligent spirits haunt Bobby Mackey's.